When growing up, many of us had a person to look up to. It could be a race car driver, a musician, an older sibling, or maybe even plain old Super Mario. We dressed like them, walked like them, talked like them, and most of all, we wanted to become them. In the case of the new Audi Q3 Sportback, the bigger and more aggressive Audi Q8 seems to be its inspiration. Does it have what it takes then for the Q3 Sportback to arouse us just like how the Q8 did? Now here are 5 exciting things about the Q3 Sportback that really got our attention. The Audi Q3 Sportback is undoubtedly attractive, interpreting the latest Audi design language, which is sporty, premium and edgy. The whole Sportback styling is clearly inspired by the Audi Q8, bearing the classic Audi sports car design cues, accentuated by Audi's signature LED technology to make a big impression. So simply put, the Audi Q3 Sportback bears a coupe-like rear that enhances sportiness and conveys functionality and modernity. Speaking of functionality, the Audi Q3 Sportback offers ease of use and utility. As a matter of fact, it features gesture control. So I can just open up the boot space with just a wave of my foot underneath the hatch. Once open, 530 litres worth of boot space is ready to greet you. Now that's similar to the regular Audi Q3. Knock the rear seats down and a whopping 1,400 litres of space is available for you. Well, the Audi Q3 Sportback offers adequate leg and headroom for someone like me, but I suspect even someone who's taller than I am, probably up to 1.8 meters, would be able to sit behind in comfort. Now that's also because the Audi Q3 Sportback offers up to 7 different seating positions to create more opportunities for comfort for the rear passengers. So if I want more leg room, I can move it back like this, and I can even recline my seats. There you go. Excellent. Now there's always a sense of occasion when you're behind the wheel of an Audi because everything just feels very good to the touch. All the buttons here, when depressed, have a very nice click to it. It feels very good, very tactile. And it's very luxurious nonetheless. I mean, I'm faced with a 10.1-inch MMI display, also a 12.3-inch virtual cockpit that comes standard with the Audi Q3 Sportback. But it's not without function or these form. The Audi Connect is something that's worth mentioning. You can access real-time information such as navigation and even the weather forecast. But more interestingly, you can also get point of interest information such as user reviews, opening hours, parking lot availability, and more. Now the Audi Q3 Sportback that we have here today is a 2-litre Quattro with S-Line variant. Now this means that it'll pump out some 180 brake horsepower and 320 Newton meters of torque via a 7-speed transmission. This allows the Q3 Sportback to finish a century sprint in about some 7.8 seconds. Now, 7.8 seconds might seem slow to a lot of you guys, but in real life driving, it's remarkable. Because we still have to remember that the Q3 Sportback is an SUV after all, albeit a coupe-ish SUV. But if the 2-litre Quattro variant is too over the top for some of you guys, Audi is offering a smaller 1.4-litre variant. Naturally, that pumps out lower horsepower figures. It's about some 148 brake horsepower and 250 Newton meters of torque. Big difference is That 1.4 litre variant is mated to a 6-speed S-tronic transmission. Now, aside from engine options, there's a color for everyone, literally. The color that we have here on our test car today, Audi calls it turbo blue, and it isn't the sort of color that you would fall in love with on first glance, but it's definitely the sort of blue that will grow onto you over time. And I kind of like it because it gives you a very lasting feeling, a lasting impression as well. But get this, there are up to 10 different exterior colors to choose from for the Audi Q3 Sportback. In fact, Pulse Orange, that's an all-new for the car. This is a color I would really like to have. Now, on the topic of colors, you can also choose 3 different interior colors for the car. We have here today is black, which is my personal favorite, but you can also have the option of choosing gray or brown color, which I suspect choosing those colors would just really make this car classier than it already is. So there you have it, guys. 5 exciting things about the Audi Q3 Sportback that really got our attention. Now, if you're keen on the Q3 Sportback or any other Audi models, feel free to head down to Audi Centre Singapore at 281 Alexandra Road to check out the models for yourself. In the meantime, thank you for watching, stay safe and be well. Till next time.